viewers, Silent Service here, back with more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as, well, Japan. Which is my favourite nation to play as in this game, ever since the devs ruined the Italians a couple updates ago. Now, last episode we built up our fleet and, right, let's just see who's the closest to going to war with us. Scandinavia, there's a bit of China, there's a bit of Portugal, there's a bit of the Netherlands. There's quite a few. Right, budget-wise, yeah, we can only go on another turn at our current budget rates. How many more turns are those? Light crew, 9 turns. This ain't good. Okay, let's just move on a turn. Oh, and our budget situation looks like it's gotten a little bit better. I wonder what has just happened. Never heard of him. Oh yeah, the dockyard construction, that's what happened. Right. Yep, turn completed. Interested indeed, scanning it. Eastern Greenland. Armoured cruiser 3 in a turn. Bigger torpedo boats in 2 turns. Mark II 10-inch in 9 turns. 11 turns and Mark II 4s. Okay, we're going into February and we are going a little teeny tiny bit bankrupted. That bit ain't good. Right. Northern Norway is gone to the Russians. Southern Norway's gone to Britain. It seems that the rest of Sweden is going to be taken over by the Germans. Germany! Germany! This wasn't in the script. You were supposed to wait until 1940 and then take Norway. Not take Sweden in 1896. Well, we need to have a conversation, Germany, about this eventually. Right, Terramex, stuff like that. Okay, we do need to cut some budget somewhere. I cut some budget somewhere. Okay, we need to cut more budget from somewhere. Ooh, everyone and their mother's going after the Ostros now. Our budget. Budget. There we go. Yay, we're making money again! Even if it's only 20,000 a month, we're making money! Oh my. Never mind. Well, we're going into war that we can't actually fight. It's a case of a war we can't fight, but hey, good news is we make money off of this. You know, the thing that we very much need in this time. We can't invest in the relations, sorry. But what we can do is, oh, hello there. Welcome. The British campaign finished because it's soft-locked, if you're wondering. So, yeah, we're no longer running as the Brits anymore. And we're allied with Germany. Wait, this isn't in the script. We're supposed to ally with them later. A lot later than this. Damn it, we were complaining with Germany. They were going over 40 years ahead of the script. And now we're over 40 years ahead of the script. Oh, God. Right. Japan's my favourite nation, hands down, in this game. Ever since the devs ruined the Italian hulls by changing the gun models to the type that barely fit, yeah. Well, we're in a case right now of a war that we can't actually fight because it's against Austria-Hungary. We can't actually go and fight Austria-Hungary because none of our ships are long-ranged enough to go do that, nor do we have the budget to just send colliers out to go and refill them every single time they need refueling. So, we're technically at war, but technically not at war at the same time. Yeah. We don't have the fuel to leave, to really leave the Pacific right now. Like, our ships aren't designed currently to go that far. Or most of them aren't designed to go that far, I will say. Except for the new class of light cruisers. Those are designed to go that far. And we've actually got a target we can go against! We're at war with the Dutch now! Dutch East Indies, here we come! We're a little ahead of... We're roughly 41 years... No, 40... It was 41 when everything started. Late 41, so... 41... We're 45 years ahead of schedule, but, where's the battleships? Damn it, where are my battleships kept at? Right, so... I'll leave Dutch New Guinea for the Germans. I want to go take Makassar first. It's in the Indonesian Sea region. Yep. Right, Yamashiro, who is actually a seagoing battleship. You go and you bring that guy with you. Eso and Shokaku. Wait, no, Shokaku's the seagoing. Sorry. Yamashiro isn't seagoing. Right. We're going to start taking the Dutch East Indies. My favourite Japanese battleships are that takes the Congos out of the equation. Nagato. That'd be my favourite historical Japanese battleship. My favourite overall, though, would actually have to be... Wait, no, it's a battle cruiser, but it's Amagi. The Amagi battle cruiser design. That's my favourite. It's just unfortunate they never came out as battle cruisers. Honestly, I don't know much about the Fusos. Because the Fusos don't have the war service like the Congos did. They don't have the weird aircraft carrier-esque conversion, like hybrid conversion, sorry, that the good old Issei's had. They're not the big famous guns like Yamato. They're not just by pure fact that they survived famous like Nagato. Like, they're sort of like the odd battleship out when it comes to Japanese battleship history, through what I know. The Fusos and Mutsu herself. Like, Mutsu, Nagato's sister ship. Okay, this is all-out war. Well, Scandinavia's gone. Kingdom of Netherlands. I can actually send you two off to Borneo. You two off to Borneo, because we're going to have enough to invade Borneo with just those two alone. So I'm going to send those two alone to take Borneo. Kingdom of the Netherlands. Yep, we're going to take Borneo off your hands. Oh shit, we're being attacked. Okay, do I have any vessels that can... I have ships that I can amass up. It's mostly heavy cruiser led, but it doesn't really matter. I can amass them up and send them after... Right, and then the Eboa head out there. Oh god, I sent these guys to the wrong port. No, there were more than 2 Mogamis, but I don't think any of the Mogamis actually survived the war. Yeah, all 4 Mogamis were lost during the war. One was at Surigao, one was at Midway, one was at Samar, and then the other was also during the Philippines campaign, but was after Samar. Although Kumano did fight at Samar, and Kumano lost to Balder Johnston. Nope, Kumano actually got repaired from the Johnston damage, got damaged again, and then the airstrike that sunk her during that damaged again period. Okay, we got our first battle, everyone! The Dutch have decided to send a heavy cruiser. That poor heavy cruiser. It's not going to know what hit him. Except it is, because it's my ironclad fleet. Hey, at least the torpedo boats can help with their 7.9 centimetre guns. Oh, no, they are sinking. Already sinking. Yeah, they were. But yeah, none of the Mogamis, none of their successor class, the Tone survived the war. One of the Takaus survived the war, but got sunk as a target afterwards. That'd be Takao herself. One of the Miyokos survived. That would be Miyoko herself. The Aboas, both completed ones were sunk, and then one was partially scrapped. The Furutakas both sunk. Wait, no, both the Aboas were sunk, sorry, but one of them was then raised and scrapped. That's it. It's centimetre. It's a 3.1 inch gun. Because Japan historically used centimetres, I changed the measurement to centimetres. Here they come with their 28.2 centimetre guns. Nah, I would never fit a 7-inch gun to these torpedo boats. I'd bet a 7.7 inch. No, you can't even do that, unfortunately. Oh god, what's your guys' cruise speed? 7.1? Okay. Let's get your speeds down. What's your cruise speed? 10.5 knots. Okay, so the middle cruiser of mine has torpedoes. The other two don't. Okay, down to... I guess that speed's good enough. Torpedo boats! Good news! You are going to take these orders, and they are charge and attack, go to hell and back. And if you don't come back, well then we'll call it a kamikaze attack. Okay, turn. Hard to starboard. Fire those torpedoes, matey. Dud and a hit, dud and a hit. Right, turn. Okay, next one to go in. Haha! Take that! They're dead! They're dead and it didn't turn into a kamikaze attack, so... Great! They're dead. Gone. Finished. History. Perished. Deceased. I could go on. Right. Bloody going on the wrong side of the island. There you go. Ugh, we're going to go bankrupt in a turn. Mailed. Mailed, how did our budget get so bad? Reasons. Exactly. Okay, China, China, China. Can we take the left? We need 63,000 tons. That doesn't even add up. If I send Sagami over, that's still not going to add up. But what it is going to do is it's going to shore up my forces here just Just enough to do more port striking, I guess, and see if we can lessen the amount of tonnage needed there further. So we're not going for the Lauding Peninsula just yet, but what we can go for is the island of Java. I'm going to move all you guys off Surabaya. Surabaya, we're going to take that first because that's where American submarines are operating out of. Oh, I know, I was supposed to move you off Batavia. Meld! Hold on a second. Corey's. Oh, and then Navi will send me something. Okay. Right, okay. Well, yeah, it's a port strike. Okay, I guess, but seriously though, do you mind actually telling me what port that the invasion's gonna start in instead of making me have to guess? Right, the 35,000 ton fleet to there. Borneo will fall this turn. Our invasion. We are losing the land war there. Well, that's going to be British territory, I guess. Okay, so we've wrecked Surabaya and stopped any American submarines now operating out of there. Now we're going to Batavia to actually do the invasion. So got 2 more port strikes and 2 more, the 2 naval invasions, obviously. I want to see what I can do about the Laudon Peninsula as soon as possible. Because that'd be useful to have gone. Oh, turn's done. Okay, how's the Laudon? Laudon can be done for 33,000 tons now. We have 49,000, so begin that invasion, baby! Germany! Why? Those bastards broke our alliance agreement. Bloody arseholes. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. Fuck. Fuck. They're gonna succeed there. Like, We don't have any allied assistance to help us. That's really fucking annoying, you know. Okay, one torpedo boat. Welcome back to there, I guess. Right, you two move off there and continue the help of that invasion there. Oh, the French are coming. Oh, I just realised we're at war with France. How much longer do you think it will be till they wave the white flag? This is France we're at war with, so of course they're going to wave the white flag. Like, come on. Ah! No! Why? Why? Well, this is the most of China's navy, I think. So at least if we wipe this force out, they're essentially wiped out. But oh god damn it, why? Well, at least they didn't go and help the Dutch. But we're going to peace out with the Dutch. Peace out with the Dutch. Then we're focusing everything on China. Okay, Katori, you are to form up with the other light cruisers. Torpedo boats, you have the most glorious job of them all. You know what we had our pilots do in 1945? Well, 44 and 45, sorry. That's your job. Kamikaze attack. Enemy is to the south, and so to the south I shall point you. Okay, so this is actually going to be a big fight. A big fight I don't intend to lose. Although this is a place where intentions always don't end up going to be accurate. Always don't end up accurate. So what's your cruise speed, matey? 9 knots. Aggressive torpedoes. Yep. Go for Hexy! Go for Hexy! Aggressive, aggressive. Launch them all if you can. Yongfu has just taken a torpedo. It's taken 2 torpedoes. Right, Tadagami is in charge of that formation now. Yeah, things aren't going entirely well there, I guess. Dud. This wasn't a dud! Oh, fuck! There goes the Yodo, I'm guessing. Most likely. Yeah, hard starboard, please, matey. Both of you bail. The three of you bail, if possible. Tadagami is going. Yodo's gone down. Some of my other light cruisers there have bloody flash fired. Hell, Yongfu's going down at least. Hey, look on the positives. There isn't many. One of theirs is flash fired! Hold on, did you also? No, you didn't flash fire, but... you took some damage at least. You know what, let's just get you close into the fight, Sagami. You know what? Separate the entire group. All of you are to run. You two are already running, which is good. Sagami. Begin making a hard to port turn. Skip both of your main guns into this fight. They just blocked a 12-inch shell. Tsushima is gone. What do you expect? It's not against the Russians, so Tsushima ain't gonna do well. Yep, you're gonna make it, Mogami. I don't know if you're gonna make it, Katori. You're most likely not gonna make it. They've penetrated Sagami. I'm sorry, Sagami's meant to be the penetrator. Sagami's meant to be on top, not you guys. Sorry. Yes, I know, I just made a bit of a joke out of that. Sorry. Alright, ooh, and you've just been crippled. Sagami has also just lost her rudder. Great. Avoid torpedoes is on for you guys now. I want to stay down at 7 knots for now. Can you do that, please? Katori looks as if she's about to go. Yeah, armored cruisers, if you could still go for that cripple there. Sagami can move on to better pastures, I guess. Yep, Katori is gone. We do, however, have Mogami and Yashishima escaping, so that's not all doom and gloom, I guess, but it's still not good. Okay, Sagami. I got new turn orders for you. That guy's got more flooding. This is a full retreat now. Well, yeah, I think we're going to need to call in the fleet going after the Dutchman right now for backup. Yeah, we need to call in backup. I don't think our backup can arrive. Well, we need to call for backup, get repairs done, and then probably try the invasion again. Well, no, then probably we're going to have to actually re-invade and retake a province. Yep, we're calling in for a full retreat. Full retreat, everyone. This ain't going well. No, they're running out of fuel. At least their battleships are. Annoyingly, their armoured cruisers are still well stocked in fuel and arms. Kumano's been like so the battleship's 12.1s. Okay. I probably do want to build more torpedo boats as well, just being completely honest. The good thing is, even in our damaged state, we are faster than the enemy armoured cruisers, so we are slowly opening up the distance. Charlie, what are you shaking for? What are you shaking for, buddy? Charlie? What are you scared about? Are you okay? Yeah. Don't worry, little one. There's nothing to be scared of. And you're definitely not cold, because you're warm to the touch. Okay, hold on a second. We're retreating. We're running away. I gotta cue the music. Bracer army, run away. Bravely ran away. When danger in its ugly head, he turned his tail and fled. Your Bracer army turned about and gallantly he shaking out. Bravely taking to his seat, speeds a very brave retreat. Bravest of the brave Sir Robin. I had to cue the music because we're running. Detach the entire unit. Probably leave Kamano and the other one to death. If have to. Yeah, leave Kamano and Miyoko to their deaths. If it means that the rest of this fleet makes it out. Yeah, Kamano's gonna sink. Mayoko's probably gonna follow. This isn't what we needed. This isn't what we needed at all. Well, someone got a flooding hit on the pack. That's good, right? Right. Somewhat, it's gonna help, I guess. gonna help our situation a tiny bit. Not much, but a tiny bit. It's not like Miyoko can hide in the smoke screen and pretend they're not there for 5 minutes. This is bad, this is bad. It's not as bad as those two, I guess you could say. Miyoko is not. Can we just skip to the end results, please? Or do we have to actually go through with having Miyoko die in front of our eyes instead of just having her die off screen? A dignified death. We definitely lost this fight. That's a regardless of anything, we lost this fight. But it's how we bounce back from it. That's going to be what decides this part of the war. And bounce back from it, we hopefully will. Right. How's the running going? How's Ogami holding? No, not Ogami. Miyoko, sorry. How's Miyoko holding? Somehow still alive. Yet the other armored cruisers have already GTFO'd. Well, here comes Mogami's end. Miyoko's end, sorry. Well, Miyoko's gonna go down like a dignified... she's gonna go down... fighting to the end. Yes, she shall fight until the end. Right, let's improve her accuracy. Let's see how many of these bastards she can damage before she goes down. Oh, nice 8-inch hits there. Eek, but they hit back with just more powerful guns. Right, he's crippled. Move along the line. Move along the line. In theory, if you could cripple enough, you might be able to get out. We're definitely going to need a new armoured cruiser class. Probably one with 9-inch guns, because the 9-inch are Mark IIs now. Ooh, nice shot there, Miyoko. Okay, that one didn't go. Didn't connect. Come on, though, Miyoko. Come on. Right, he's pulling out a line. Swap up your targets again. Alright, the 3.1s are out of ammo by this point. Miyoko's last stand. Fight to the end. For her and her crew. Warrior's death. Wait, no, she's holding out a little longer. But I think the actually getting crippling hits is over with now. From her. Think, unless these 30 shells can do absolute wonders. Okay, detoned torpedoes. And set flooding. Didn't get their rudder. Miyoko's got an engine room out. "20 shots, mate. 20 shots. Make him count." About 20 shots of AP, and then you got 400 something shots of HE. Flood pens. Okay, move on. A turret's taking damage. Eek, there's flooding to the stern. Think this is it for the Miyoko. Fought well and fought to the end, but she's going down. She's going down in a fiery, well, almost fiery pit of flames and death, destruction. Wait, the crew recovered the flooding! Somehow. Come on, you lucky sons of bitches. You just need to last an hour of in-game time. Ooh, another good hit. You got 2 more armor-piercing shells, and then you're stuck with high explosives, so... Make those 2 count. Penetrate his turret and flash fire him or something. One of these enemy cruisers is already flash fired, last checked. Miyoko goes down in the end. Her crew fought a good fight. So we lost 2 armoured cruisers, Miyoko and Kumano. We lost 3 protected cruisers at... It's not a victory game. It's not a victory. But if you call it a victory, call it a victory. Okay, you guys, you need to head into Sabeso for emergency repairs. How much longer is left? A turn. Yeah. Let's get this invasion finished here. And then I'm sending the quote-unquote main fleet, the fleet that's going after the Dutch right now. I'm sending them up to, well, hopefully solve this. Okay. Oh no! I'm guessing the Dutch didn't like my peace offering. Well, wait, it has to go on another turn because I should really be sending my guys up as backup for up there, but this is literally just in case the Dutch try an invasion of their own, like try to retake their province. So I need more torpedo boats. So I'm going to do 20 more torpedo boats of the class we already have. And we need other stuff as well, so I'll do the other stuff, like, battleship-wise, we can't really do anything new. So, but we can do a new armoured cruiser. Which would be the Yakumo class, which is... an 8,500 ton ship. You know what? I'm going to cage master the Yakumo. I know it's probably not like the best thing to do, but I want a cage mast ship, so I'm having a cage mast ship. $18 knots. We'll go air and take extra large. That'll do it. 2 of these will do. Yes. Now main guns are going to be the are going to be 23cm guns, and I want an 18cm main belt, which is around 7-inch, with then a 8cm stuff there, 5.5cm deck, 5.5cm superstructure, and a 8cm conning tower as well. So as for secondary guns, $14cm guns? So that'd be no, we can't even do like the 14cm. That's a secondary. The casement's great. We'll go 12cm guns then, so start at 10.2, so yeah, 12cm guns for the secondaries, or 120 in millimeters. So yeah, this this class is going to very much no, gun cotton white powder. White powder, we can't be explosive here. We know what happens if we leave our stuff explosive. Explodable. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at you, British battle cruisers. Okay. Let's Yakumo done. Right, I want 4 Yakumos laid down at this instant. Ouch, that looks painful. Ouch, that looks painful. Right, that's that voice message sent. Yep. Peace has been signed. Thank heavens. Yeah, give us your battleship. I'm not kidding. Just give us your battleship and be done. Get out of here. Thank you. By the way, didn't I break your heart? So sorry, I never meant to break your. Right, the backup is here. We are now essentially making that invasion unable to go ahead. The Laudin Peninsula one has stalled. Manchuria's one is stalled as well to some extent. Do you know when we let out Battleship 2 and Semi-Dreadnought? Okay. We can do a new capital ship in terms of, yeah, we could just go do a new capital ship now if we wanted to. Hey Charlie. What are you trying to call yourself up into, Charlie? You're not a cat! What are you doing, Charlie? Do you want to come up here? What? Or do you want to sit there and act like a guard now? What do you want, little furball? It's not so much a furball, more massive muscle. Oh, you want to come up on my lap now, do you? Okay. No, I don't want war with the Bazanta. Ow. I didn't see what the other thing I pressed cancel for was. Oh well. By the way, this is a little bit annoying. Now you're shaking! You weren't shaking before you jumped up on me, and now you're shaking because you jumped up on me on your own volition. Oh, do you want this attention then? Shall we? wanna go down? I don't know why you wanted to jump up in the first place if you're just gonna go straight back down, boy. Right. Ah, that ain't going well. Right, let's see if I can do something to stall that. Like, if I could just do a Hail Mary charge into there. Come on, fleet meeting. Update ships. Yes. Missions. Fleet meeting. Support strike. There's some description going on. Okay. Yep. Prepare for worst case. Got the better. Failed up again. Right. I'm gonna move this summation off of Lardin Peninsula again. Gonna see what I can do about things. I really should stop looking at new guitars right now when A, I've got too many, B, I need to save up for a trip to London, C, I'm broke currently. There we go. Report strike, no fleet meeting, no nothing. Hold on a second. Chinese Empire. Okay, taking the Louting didn't work out, so let's do the next best thing. Way High Way. stuff there. Got better. Interesting indeed. Port strike. Torpedo boat destroyer. Will lead to actual destroyers in a short while. By keeping the invasion zone, but if I send this fleet out just a small little ways, see if we can proc a fleet meeting. Can we? No, we just proc a port strike. Okay. Oh, where is the national? Okay. Seems that we have no way out of war with the Byzantines. Can sort this out, I guess, later. Oh yeah, the Dutchman. I don't really want to. Yeah, I know he's gonna need a lot of work, but it's the Dutchman. He can come and help. We need his help. Speaking of capital ships and needing capital ships and stuff, I'm going to make a Battleship 2 now, because the Battleship 2 is available. So, our last purpose-built battleship, Shikaku, was 15,000. 15,000, so... Let's go 16,000. I'm going to keep with the cage masts that we did for, that we did for the last two ships, just mostly because I haven't done a playthrough where I've used the cage masts yet, and so I just really want to rectify that, really, by using them entirely exclusively here. Okay, there. And as for main guns, it is going to be the... It's going to be a new 32cm gun. New 32cm, and then the 15.5cm guns worked out well with Sagami, so... And then, yeah, you got 7.9cm guns in these placements, which is good. Now, I want a 30... Hold on. NCH. Inches to centimeters. I want a 14-inch, so roughly a 36 centimeter. Yeah, 36 centimeter main belt with then 13 on the extendeds. Extendeds. Five and a half centimeters. Then 13 centimeters. No. 20. 20.3. Okay. Okay, 13 centimeters conning then. 36. 5.5. Nope, something's popped up in the WhatsApp group. Right, sort that out later. 6 centimeter armor there, and I'm going to increase that to 6 centimeter as well. Gun cotton, white powder stays, enhanced, advanced, standard, soft capped, standard ratio, hydro steering, want standard crew quarters, two of these smaller funnels, and then what other stuff do I want to have added or taken away, sorry. Go the slightly lighter variant of the cage mass forward. Compress you down. And boom! It's not going to have an inner deck belt, but I don't think it's really needed in the end, that inner deck. And we're going to build 2 of them. Okay, so Dutchman will arrive, help the invasion. Portugal? No. I don't want war with Portugal. We have some slight troubles with Portugal, but not enough to go to war. So the invasion... Oh, fuck! That invasion went through! No, we're going to have to re-invade. Why? God. My God, why? Why? And that's me home. That's me home territory. Part of it gone. You bastards. Okay. Ah. This formation. Yeah, I'm only going to send a squadron of torpedo boats in, and that's about it. I'm just going to quickly go put the kettle on. I'll be back. Back momentarily. Sister! I is going to put kettle on. I think we're carrying the canister, right? We come bearing gifts, led by, led by an undergun battleship. Well, compared to our others, it's undergun, but, actually, no. I'm going to shortly cue the music, but first off, I have chosen our sacrifice squadron. All the rest of you are to follow the music that I'm about to cue. The cue of music, that is. He buggered off. Yes, sir, it's covered. Goes to the right. Yeah, you get the point. I can't really... I don't think I can really do it again, because that would be... Well, it'd cause too much issues with copyright. Because, rightfully, that's copyrighted. And every time I play it, I get a copyright claim. Which then the money rightfully goes to, I think, whichever company makes Monty Python. Right. Target spotted. It's time to charge. Target spotted, time to charge. It's the battleship Pack. And Pack will... Well... Ah! Accurate opening salvos. Who the hell would have expected that? Come on, you can get in close. Get in close. Get in close. Get in close. Launch! Launch torps! Okay, you couldn't launch your torpedoes, you idiot. You launched, that's good, good. Hit, run. You're dead. Launch. You launched. Both hit, that's good. You're dead. Their battleship didn't sink. Damn it. I was banking on that working. But it didn't work. And my torpedo boats are now dead for nothing. Dead for nothing but a massive defeat for the Empire of Japan. Well, probably our second massive defeat. It's our second massive defeat of the month! Charlie, stop shaking. Stop shaking there. It's all good. It's all good. And their battleship only gained medium damage. Why? Why does it have to be so painful to play this game at times? I don't know, but it's painful as fuck. No, I'm not gonna go for louding again, because that'll just cause a pain, a nightmare, a suffering, and misery. Right, anyone got any bright ideas on how we could save, this campaign? Well, I might have a couple of them, but... Charlie, you've just ruined a set of puppet... Charlie, out! Charlie, out! Charlie, out! I said out! So you are getting out. Just neatly folded those clothes as well! I don't know how Dad feels. Yes. Thank you. Not good. Twin torpedo tubes. Charlie, out! Right. Naval invasion. Let's take our province back. Let's take our province back. Let's get transports back. Someone's already researched the Dreadnought hull design this early. Probably the British. Oh yeah, that's the new Sabaton that's on the way. Right. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a massive fan of Sabaton, and they've got a new song on the way that's coming out on the 25th. 9 days' time. Okay, this loading screen's taking forever. Oh, come on. Come on! Oh, the Chinese were designing a new light cruiser, that was it. Bastards. We still haven't done anything really against, us taking way high yet, though, to be honest. It's going to be 6 months till we get our province back. We have Italian forces coming to help. That doesn't really instill much confidence in me. It's the Italians. Like, I thought they by this point they'd have started a land invasion to try and retake Weihai, but they haven't. They've sent someone out to go after us, so that's something, I guess. Okay. Yep. Oh, fuck! Of all the fleets! Well, this is going to be an all-out fight. All-out fight to the death of death. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Let's charge, attack, and die! Okay. Right, so 6 battleships. All are being led by the Sagami, whose crew are veterans now? Okay, don't know how that works, but they're veterans, everyone. So the Aboa follow there. You guys follow the Aboa. You guys join up with those guys. You guys join up with those guys. And then let formations sort each other out. Sort each other out, and then sent to die and fight the final day. Army of the Night, we came to stay. Marta Maria. That's powerful lyrics for you there. But yep, time to charge, time to attack, time to go to hell, and probably not come back. Right, line abreast. Line abreast. And line abreast, please. Torpedo boats. I think you are better keeping distance. Battleships start turning to broadside. Especially the ironclads. Like the ironclads there. Oh yeah, the ironclads. I've just remembered the ironclads are going to be in a pickle. In a pickle when it comes to their... Well, actually, if we're not going bow on, then line ahead is actually probably the better way to go of things. As yeah, we're not going straight on bow into the target. Okay, torpedo avoidance is turned on because we're most likely going to encounter torpedoes. So yeah, those I think those are the armored cruisers that survived the last battle. Ooh, that if this was more realistic, would probably have blown off at least a part of her stern. With the rear turret still being in action, it's at least the part of the rear turret and probably like the rear turret handling stuff and that is still around then. Yeah?
Do we have one packet of rice each?
I think so. Although last time I said like I don't know / I think so or anything, we made a massive mistake that's made Dad angry at us.
But we had one packet each last time, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna presume it's the same as last time. Ew, Shokaku is taking hits. Okay. You can retarget to other ships now. Yes, you can lead the crippled guy for later. Yep, the torpedo boats are gone. They're out. They're like, nope, I had enough of this, matey. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it with armor piercing. Oh, for the love of, we're gonna get torpedoed. You've been hit a bit. You don't really have that much of a buoyancy reserve, do you? No, you don't. Yep, we need to get you out of here. Rest of the fleet, you can turn. Dutchman's lost his captain. Yeah, the Dutch ship has just lost its captain. That's not helpful for them. Alright, Sagami. Make your turn. Battleship there is making his run for it. The fleet are making their turn. Just general, all turn. Charlie, out. Out. Charlie. Charlie, out. There we go. You Jack Russell could be so stubborn at times. Right, he's gone. Target swap, target change. Yep, Sagami is ramming into the back of the formation. Uh-oh. Shikaku, you fucking idiots. You turned right into the... Shikaku may have just been condensate. Yeah, you're getting out of here, Shikaku. You better survive this. Because I don't want to have... I don't want to have one of my battleships go through what any of Monroe's condensates went through. No! Yamashiru now? Oh, come on. And then the ASO. The ASO's crew turn into... They keep turning into the fucking things! At least you're dead. Almost. Fucking cruiser that caused it all. Oh yeah, if any of you are the ones with torpedoes, you had the full fucking permission to use them. Fuck! Yeah, ASO's crew! They fucking turn into the torpedoes and... yeah, that's what you get, really. Did you expect... are they gonna expect sympathy? Whichever one of the crew is lucky enough to jump on the Dutchman who is literally passing them as we speak are not getting any form of sympathy for their idiocy. When it comes to, well, them getting torpedoed. Yeah, Yama, Shiru, get out of here. Of course, my torpedoes don't fire and don't work at point blank range, but the AIs do. Huh? Huh? Yeah, can someone please tell me that? Funny one? That funny one works? Because I'm laughing right now. I'm finding that fucking hilarious. And if any of you have an ounce of knowledge of what sarcasm is, you know I'm using it. Because sarcasm is what is keeping me mentally stable right now. What the? Okay, we've lost the light cruiser now. Great. Just great. Start running. I said start running. Armored cruisers. You're dealing with this idiot. I see. Yeah, you guys are dealing with a closer idiot, right? Yes, you are. Okay, so the light cruisers are going to run. Already got other guys there running. Well, we had a torpedo hit, but it went into an already flooded compartment. And as such, isn't actually that effective. Oh no. Well, that's another light cruiser potentially gone. And our Sagami's using it as a bloody shield. So. Thank you! Finally, some progress against these bastards. You bastard. Right, that's another light cruiser gone. If you don't go, I'll be surprised. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. You're stuck going like 7 knots now. Great. Armored cruisers. Fuck, took you so long to turn around and come help. No! Send your main guns that way. That way, you imbeciles. If you want to send your secondaries over that way, you can, but not your main guns. You imbeciles. You sunk one, we're gonna sink three. Battleships, that is. You're not taking any more of my armoured cruisers, at least. Oh, you've taken damage. Right, you can disengage then. A bow, if you can come in and help, that'd be great. Oh, Matsushima is gone. Dud. See what I mean? See what I mean? Their torpedoes all work, but mine don't. And when mine do work, they don't do the fatal damage that the enemy torpedoes have done that had then sunk my ships. Oh, no, no, no. They instead do piddly little damage that don't do anything at all. Now I somehow like this game enough to continue playing it. Somehow. There you go. Good flooding hit on an area that could actually flooded. Oh, look who they're going for now. Look who's finally dead. Right. You know the drill by this point. What the? I turned you away! Now that's another light cruiser gone. Finally, they could speed up, though, at least. on. Skami, turn. Quicker. Turn quicker, please. Thank you. Yeah, if you're gonna stay, then I guess AP your way through this. Shokak can't really do anything. Oh yeah, I didn't fit Yamashiro with secondaries. Because I'm a bloody idiot. How are you ammo-wise? You're actually doing pretty well for ammo. What's the point by this point? Can send that one under at least. Great. We need to keep distance though, because torpedoes are still a prevalent threat. Sinks to heavy flooding. Good. Right, we're running. We're running. Right, and then turn to this course, which would then hopefully, well, you're going to cross their T regardless, but it'll keep us out of torpedo distance. is the more important factor. For us, anyway. Is staying out of torpedo. Probably would have been more useful if I'd kept the torpedo boats round here, but that can't change that anymore. Yeah, let's just, we're disengaging. It's too much. We're disengaging. I can't see. End battle. We lost a bit there, but apparently it's a victory. Apparently it's a victory, so I'll take it as a victory. And that's going to be the end of the episode. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you all again. Sound service going.